मोहब्बत के लिए कुछ खास दिल महसूस होते हैं, ये वो नगमा है जो हर साज में गाया नहीं जाता. And for those who don't follow Hindustani and Urdu, it translates like this, that there are indeed some very special hearts that abound with love. And all of you at GSO and all the wonderful students gathered here have indeed those special hearts full of love and full of enthusiasm. And the second line, the rough translation goes like this, that love is a song that cannot be sung on every instrument. But I think all of you here really manifest love and harmony and enthusiasm and friendship in abundance. And I'd like to congratulate each one of you for that. Well, friends, it was a privilege for our consulate, also for my wife who could not be present because of some school activities of my son this evening. For all of us in the consulate, it was a great privilege that GSO students, along with Indian students from RISE, for the first time, these two student organizations at two of the renowned universities in Greater Houston took the lead in presenting a very laudable, really a very interesting and very vibrant cultural performance at the Republic Day celebration hosted by the consulate on 26th January. You know, we traditionally have artists performing from art schools. There are so many versatile art academies around the city, but when in the course of my interaction with students, I suggested to them, they were very enthusiastic in lapping up this idea that our students from India, they are India's future, and they are a great bridge between India and the United States. And I wanted them to take the lead, and I would like to renew my profuse thanks to GSO, who along with their friends from ISR had taken the lead on that function. Well, talking of the great country that I represent here, and the great country to which students in GSO and other international students from India belong, I would simply say that there are four distinctive strengths that India has. India has numerous strengths, and it is more than 5,000 years old, multifaceted, multicultural, multilingual, multi-religious civilization. It's a great ethos, it's a great tradition. But I'll just mention four, and I would say that these are four Ds. The first D is democracy. We are the world's largest democracy, and that is our strongest link with the country where we all are here, the United States, the world's oldest democracy. The second D is our diversity. I think our diversity is our greatest strength, and it is the unity underlying that diversity which is our greatest strength. The third D is development, and you know the strides that India has made in the last more than 6 decades as a modern nation state, and particularly in the last 2 decades, in the wake of the wide-ranging economic reforms unleashed in 1991, there has been a massive transformation. So that is development. And the fourth D, if I may say, is demographics. Well, of course, we all know that with a billion-plus population, India's population is her biggest challenge. But let's not forget that it is also India's biggest asset, because 600 million Indians, more than 600 million actually, are below the age of 35, and nearly 500 million Indians are below the age of 25. So that is India's future, and in this vast populace of our young men and women, we have these students studying in India at different educational institutions and also representing India abroad in the form of GISO and elsewhere. I think we all have a wonderful performance awaiting us. This would be, I'm sure, truly representative of India's kaleidoscopic diversity as I see from the program. So without further ado, I would like to once again heartily congratulate all the organizers, and I look forward to joining all of you in enjoying this wonderful program. Thank you very much.
We would like you to felicitate our Pickup and Accommodation Committee. So, may I please request on stage the Pickup and Accommodation Committee, Shruti Karokar, Trupti Vardekar, Sonal Patel, a huge round of applause for these guys. Can we have Ravi Goyal? Prashant Majitia? Ravi, can you please come back and get your...
I think I have now understood the mechanics of it, so I present it best.
Prashant Majitia, do we have Prashant here? Bhushan Lalwani, Kunal Salunkhe, Vishnu, Gangadhar Hariyaran. These guys are huge round of applause. These guys have really worked hard to make every single accommodation and pickup successful. They really deserve a pat on their back. Gangadhar Hariyaran. Jeetwan. There is also another very special person. She couldn't be here today, but we would like to mention her name, Gauri Kumawar. I would now like to request Ms. Anita Gaines Williams to be here on stage and address our audience. Anita Gaines.
Distinguished guests and GISO members and students, I'm so pleased to have an opportunity to be here tonight, and I'm so very impressed with all of the activities in GISO. I represent the International Student and Scholar Services Office, or as we're finally known as ISSSO. And so my office has the privilege of assisting international students, and our students come from 132 countries. We have over 3,000 international students, and we're so pleased that from India we have 825 students. And of that number, 733 are graduate students, so we're so pleased. Without the help of GISO, our office could not assist the students that we are able to assist, especially at the beginning of the semester when students are first coming. It's such a time of anxiety when students are first coming to the U.S. to begin their studies.